Prince William and Princess Catherine have called Team GB's athletes an inspiration to us all ahead of the Olympics closing ceremony. In a video posted on Twitter, Prince William and Princess Catherine congratulated the athletes alongside celebrities American rapper Snoop Dogg, former footballer David Beckham, and retired Olympian Dame Jessica Ennis-Hill. The princess has made a few public appearances since stepping back from royal duties in January. Catherine announced she was receiving cancer treatment in March and has since been seen at Trooping the Colour and the Wimbledon men's singles final. Prince Andrew is seeking refuge away from Royal Lodge amid a tense clash, a commentator has claimed. King Charles and Queen Camilla are thought to have invited Duke of York to Balmoral Castle this summer, along with other members of the royal family. Editor-in-chief of Majesty magazine, Ingrid Seward, has claimed that Prince Andrew will obviously go and that he loves Balmoral. He's been there every other year, and I think he can find a bit of refuge there, away from cameras and prying eyes. It also gives him a chance to see members of the rest of his family. The Duke of York stood down from royal duties in 2019 amid an angry public backlash to his Newsnight interview with Emily Maitlis. Andrew famously discussed his friendship with the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein and referred to his behaviour as unbecoming. Since 2019, Prince Andrew only has been photographed at a handful of royal events and spends the majority of time at his home royal lodge, where he has lived since 2003. Seward continued to tell The Sun the Duke of York is quite limited as to where he can go, because he obviously doesn't want to be photographed and then subsequently criticised. So his world is very narrow. He does have things to do, but they're very minimal. He does have a few friends, though many fewer than before. I think what he really lacks is a purpose. According to reports, King Charles and Prince Andrew have been involved in a tense clash over the Duke's home royal lodge. King Charles wants Andrew to move into the smaller home Frogmore Cottage, where Prince Harry and Meghan Markle used to live. Andrew has a 75-year lease which he intends to honour and is also thought to want to leave the Windsor home for his children, Princess Beatrice and Eugene. Seward added, "We know there's no coming back for him, so he has to reconstruct a different sort of life." It has been said, why doesn't he go and live in the north of Scotland in some remote place? Maybe that's what he will have to do. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have announced that they will embark on a tour of Colombia later this year, and it could be the key to Meghan's ultimate revenge on the royal family. Just 4 years ago, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle shocked the nation when they announced their decision to step back from their royal duties in the UK and start afresh in America. The couple cited a need for privacy and space to bring up their son Archie, but their exit has been overshadowed by a highly publicised spat with the royal family. In an unexpected twist, the couple recently returned to the limelight to reveal plans for a tour of Colombia later this year, a development that has certainly caused a stir among royal insiders. This will be the couple's second tour as non-working royals, following their successful 3-day trip to Nigeria in May, which was inspired by Meghan's discovery of her own Nigerian heritage. However, there are worries that these kinds of trips do not benefit Britain and could potentially undermine the work of the actual royal family. There are also concerns that it could inflame their ongoing feud with the firm, while the full details of their tour remain under wraps as they spend quality time with their children, Archie and Lilibet. Meghan has reportedly revealed her eagerness for them to experience the rich heritage of Colombia and to further illuminate Colombia's role as a beacon of culture and innovation. Yet there are safety concerns about their visit due to Colombia's notorious crime rates, terrorism, civil unrest and kidnapping risks. The UK Foreign Office advises against travel to certain areas of Colombia, and the US suggests people reconsider travelling there. Despite these worries, it is believed that Harry and Meghan will receive full security protection throughout their trip. The tour presents her with a chance to stand out on a global stage, engaging in the work she is passionate about. She feels her and Harry together really shine when meeting dignitaries and locals, and it helps with the brand and their plan to be the alternative royal family. Meghan knows that nobody in the royal family can put on a show like her and Harry. When they left, they asked that they could still represent the family on tours, but were told no. So she keeps It's the ultimate revenge, as they were both so upset when they were rejected. Set to undertake a high-profile visit to Colombia, the Duke and Duchess itinerary is planned out to involve meetings with leaders, youth and women, and they will engage in discourse on issues such as cyberbullying, online exploitation, and the mental health impacts of these threats. Topics closely aligned with the advocacies of the Archewell Foundation, which the duo avidly champions. Their Royal Highnesses are embarking on a packed Colombian itinerary, which is just one element of their hectic agenda. Meghan is particularly excited as she's poised to launch her dream venture, American Riviera Orchard, a brand offering an array of home and lifestyle products. This move is expected to coincide with a Netflix documentary that's rumoured to be tied to the brand's debut. Meghan and Harry recently graced television screens once more with a significant appearance on CBS for their first joint interview in over 3 years. They used this platform to unveil the Parents Network, a new initiative aimed at supporting parents in shielding their children from the detrimental impacts of social media. In an intimate discussion with Jane Pauley, Meghan opened up about her own mental health struggles, saying, "I think when you've been through any level of pain or trauma," and acknowledging, "I believe part of our healing journey, certainly part of mine, is being able to be really open about it." The Princess of Wales is the most talked about woman in the world, particularly this summer, with Princess Catherine returning to public duty. The 42-year-old mother of 3 has taken a temporary step back from her role in 2024 to focus on her recovery, confirming her cancer diagnosis earlier this year. And since her soft return to duty in June, she has been all anyone can talk about. This is something royal commentator Robert Jobson has opened up about in his new book, Catherine, the Princess of Wales. The biography, recounting Princess Catherine's life from childhood to her position now as one of the leaders of the royal family. She wasn't born into royalty, she's had to adapt, Jobson explained of the Princess of Wales. So she's somebody who connects with the people, and I think that's very important now for the royal family going forwards. It was Jobson's recent words about Princess Kate as a mother that really made headlines, as he reported that raising her children was the one part of royal life where Catherine really puts her foot down. In fact, the royal expert reported that the Princess of Wales has previously stood her ground on her children's upbringing with senior members of the royal family. With her children, she made it very clear to both the late Queen and to the Prince of Wales, as he was, now the King, that she's not going to be rushed into doing things that she doesn't necessarily want to do, Jobson explained.